When we talk about Jesus being made perfect, that confuses a lot of people because some would read that and say, well, maybe Jesus wasn't perfect in his incarnation. This is not talking about any loss of perfection in the character and the quality of who Jesus is as God. However, it does talk about the fact that he learned obedience. And if you learn something, that means that you've got growth to accomplish. And so Jesus accomplishes a severe measure of growth in his humanity. He was perfect in his nature as God, but as human, he learned much. And how did he learn it? It's not because there was anything in his humanity that was immoral or imperfect in that sense, but he learned it, it says, through obedience. And how did he learn obedience? Specifically through suffering. It's like the phrase that we use today, no pain, no gain. And that couldn't have been truer than with Jesus himself. It is the pain, it is the agony, it is the suffering that Jesus goes through that perfects him in his obedience. He could have said no. That's the brilliance of who Jesus was. The glory of the gospel story is that Jesus could have said no, but he said yes to his Father. And in his obedience, through his suffering, he was perfected. Now that makes a big difference for us, not only regarding our salvation, but regarding Jesus' ability to be once exalted, to be recognized as truly God's Son, seated at the right hand of the Father, serving from then on as our perfect high priest.